An unexpected incident occurred at the South Korean military's 5th Division headquarters, drawing the attention of BTS fans around the world. In a routine military training session that normally takes place in a disciplined and firm atmosphere, the mood suddenly shifted into silence, filled with emotion. The reason was the honest confession of BTS member Jungkook, who openly expressed his worries about his future after completing his mandatory military service. His statement made Jimin, his best friend and fellow group member, unable to hold back tears in front of the soldiers and instructors. During a martial arts training session that brought Jungkook and Jimin together, Jungkook suddenly stopped his movements. He appeared to hold his breath with a burdened expression. Moments later, Jungkook walked toward Jimin and embraced him tightly. In that embrace, Jungkook said, "I'm afraid time is moving too fast. I'm scared that this will end and I won't know how to return to the world that's waiting." Those words completely changed the training atmosphere. Not only did Jimin shed tears, but several soldiers on the field admitted they were touched by the honesty rarely shown by someone as popular as Jungkook. Jungkook's emotional statement went viral after one of the soldiers who witnessed the incident shared the story on social media. The hashtag #WeBelieveInJungkook immediately became the #1 trend across various platforms. BTS fans, known as ARMY, filled social media with messages of support and encouragement. The most frequent message from fans was that they did not expect perfection from Jungkook, but wanted him to remain true to himself. In addition to gaining attention from the South Korean public and media, this incident also caught the eye of international media. One who gave special attention was famous American host Jimmy Fallon. Through his radio broadcast and personal social media, Fallon openly delivered a message of support for Jungkook and Jimin. In his message, Jimmy Fallon said, "To Jungkook and Jimin, know that the world isn't waiting for you to return perfect. The world is waiting for you to come back as yourselves. You've given so much happiness to so many people. Now it's time for you to receive unconditional support." Jimmy Fallon's statement sparked a huge reaction from BTS fans around the world. Many fans expressed their gratitude to Fallon for showing care toward their idols. Fallon was even reported to have sent a special package to the military base where Jungkook and Jimin are stationed. In that package, Fallon included 2 varsity jackets with the words, "You are enough," on the back, along with a personal letter encouraging both of them to remain confident. The contents of Jimmy Fallon's letter, which eventually spread widely on social media, read, "You have been a source of strength for so many people. Never doubt yourselves. When you return, the world will welcome you without pressure. We all believe in you." Fans' response to Fallon's support was very positive. The hashtag Jimmy Fallon for BTS briefly entered the global trending list as a form of appreciation for the moral support given. A sociologist from Yonsei University, Professor Han Soo-jin, responded to this phenomenon as a real example of how public figures like BTS, who appear perfect in front of the public, also need space to show their vulnerability. According to Professor Han, Jimmy Fallon's actions also show that cross-cultural and international support for public figures' mental health is very important. He emphasized that the burden of immense popularity can significantly impact mental health, even for those who seem strong in front of the camera. Currently, Jungkook and Jimin's military service period is estimated to end in the next few months. Fans around the world continue to voice their support, hoping that both can return with healthy mental states and full of spirit. BTS's agency, HYB Corporation, also issued an official statement. "We thank all fans for the extraordinary support for BTS members carrying out their national duty. We will continue to pay full attention to their mental and physical health." This incident serves as a reminder to the public that behind the status of international celebrities, Jungkook and Jimin are still ordinary humans who have fear, anxiety, and emotional burdens. Jungkook's openness about his fears and Jimin's empathetic response become an important lesson on the value of moral support in facing pressure. Korean pop culture observer Lee Min-kyu called this event one of the most honest moments ever shown by a Korean celebrity in the military realm. According to him, such openness is not a weakness, but a strength that shows that global popularity does not erase one's humanity. Lee also praised Jimin's role in showing sincere solidarity, as well as Jimmy Fallon's attitude of showing extraordinary concern for BTS members' mental health. Amid great public expectations, Jungkook and Jimin have shown that they are not just idols standing on stage, but individuals who need space to feel fear, anxiety, and receive support. Support from peers, the agency, fans, and even international figures like Jimmy Fallon has become an essential moral strength for them. Currently, public attention is focused on Jungkook and Jimin's return to the entertainment world after completing their mandatory military service. Observers state that their journey will not be just an ordinary musical comeback, but a story of courage, honesty, and mental strength. The entire world awaits that moment, believing that they will return not as perfect figures, but as whole individuals, supported by millions of hearts who believe in them. However, after this incident went viral and touched many hearts around the world, one important question arises that cannot be ignored. Did this event truly happen? Or is it just part of a narrative deliberately constructed to draw public sympathy? Do you, as a reader and fan, truly believe that the emotional embrace on the military field between Jungkook and Jimin happened exactly as described on social media? Or is all of this just part of an effort to build an image, attract global media attention, and strengthen fan loyalty through a dramatic story that may not be factual? We all know that in today's digital era, the line between fact and crafted narrative is increasingly blurred. Viral content on TikTok, posts on Twitter, video clips on YouTube, or stories spread across other media platforms often ignite public emotion without providing enough room for critical thinking. Information spreads rapidly, but is that information truly accurate? Are we, as smart society members, skeptical enough when faced with news that sounds too perfect to be true? Where did the story actually come from? Several social media accounts that spread the information claimed they got it from soldiers serving at the 5th Division headquarters. But can anonymous testimony be directly trusted without confirmation from the military or BTS's official agency, HYB Corporation? So far, there has been no direct statement from the South Korean military confirming the emotional moment as told. In fact, HYB itself only gave a general statement of thanks to Army for their support, without confirming the details of the widely discussed incident. On the other hand, international media such as several major entertainment news portals only quoted social media and indirect reports. If we look deeper, there is no official visual documentation or video showing the hug or tears on the training field. Doesn't this raise big questions? Did it truly happen? Or are we witnessing the domino effect of a story that has already been believed and amplified? So, what about Jimmy Fallon, who is said to have sent support and special packages to Jungkook and Jimin? Until now, there has been no official statement from Fallon or his production team confirming that he sent jackets and letters to the two BTS members. Some social media accounts sharing photos of Fallon's letter also did not show clear sources. Was the letter really genuine, or just a digital fabrication intentionally spread to add to the hype? If this is truly just a story developed without solid evidence, what is the motivation behind it? Sensationalism? An attempt to keep public attention on BTS during their military service? Or simply a social media game to see how easily a story can touch many hearts and go viral without verification? All these questions deserve to be considered together. AS readers, it's time we stop being passive recipients of every piece of news spreading on social media. We need to sharpen our critical thinking skills. Why? Because not everything that touches the heart is truth. Not every viral story is fact. Behind stories that seem beautiful and touching, there may be communication strategies, image management, or even emotional manipulation. Are you sure that the emotional moment told on the military field truly happened? If so, what is the basis of your belief? Have you checked if there is real evidence, or are you just believing what many people are saying? If you're not sure, do you feel deceived? We, as news conveyors, also have a responsibility to emphasize that the information we deliver comes from various sources: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and several other online media. These sources are open and cannot always be fully verified. We compile news based on widely circulating narratives, but once again, the truth still requires further confirmation. Therefore, we invite you not to blindly trust this story without seeking the truth. Have you ever wondered why news about big artists like BTS often feels so dramatic and touching? Is it simply because their stories are truly extraordinary? Or because there is a need to build emotional narratives that make fans feel even closer to them?